Today we're going to be showing you guys a few different real estate investment opportunities in Medellin. One is going to be a new construction project that we're actually investing in, this one right here. The second is going to be a house that's in Manila that's for rent, and it would need like a renovation. It's kind of like the villa that we have right now. And the third is actually a hotel that we saw also in Manila. And if you don't know, Manila is right next to Jeddah. So it's quite a bit cheaper than Jeddah, but it's still close, a little bit more quiet. And I always get a bunch of DMs and messages from people of different kind of things that they can invest in Colombia from the US. It seems like all of our guests that come to our properties, like they want to invest in Colombia because they feel it's, you know, really growing, developing. Yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to show you guys kind of a wide variety of different investments, opportunities, and different ways you can invest in Medellin. And I don't think a lot of foreigners know about these pre-construction projects, and these are actually really lucrative to do because you don't have to, like, you can pay as you go along. So it's kind of like you're paying a mortgage. Right now this property, we have one under contract and we're paying 6 million peso per month. Total of the project is about 550 million peso, which is about $110,000. But the nice thing is we pay 6 million peso per month, which is about $1,200, so it's very doable. You don't have to put, you know, all that capital down up front. Also, these projects gain a lot of value with time. I think the normal rate is 10 to 15% per year for like normal property, and these pre-construction projects gain even much more value. And also this area, so we're in Envigado right now. A lot of development is coming up to Envigado because Medellin is built in a valley, and basically they're running out of room on places that they can develop. Poblado is already developed. So kind of like the last part to be developed is up here in Envigado. And it's also a very nice area. A lot of new construction is developing in Envigado and towards more like Llano Grande and Retiro outside of the valley. But I guess to compare this to Wake, so we saw Wake last week, and it's really like the new project that everyone's talking about. It's already finished. So to buy a property in their building, which is in El Poblado, so it's a little bit better of a location, is $550,000 USD, and it's 120 square meters total with a terrace. So to compare the value of this one, again, $110,000. The one that we're investing in is, I think, 95 square meters total, again with the room and the terrace. So it's much more affordable. It's, you know, a fifth of the price, and obviously this area is going to, you know, continue to gain value. And another great thing with this property, it's commercial, so it's Airbnb-able. You can do short-term rentals under 30 days. If it's in a normal building that doesn't allow Airbnbs, technically you cannot do rentals less than 30 days. So, you know, the amount of money that you can make with a property like this is significantly more than, you know, month-by-month rentals. Also comparing it to Wake, management style is that Wake, they manage the whole thing themselves, which can be good or bad if you want to be like more hands-off. But this is self-managed, so it gives you like the control, freedom, flexibility to kind of make it your own. So right now we're going to show you a little bit of this. They have like a model. This project is actually going to be done in 2024, like the end of 2024. So about a year and a half, 2 years-ish. So the one that we got has a balcony, but it's, I think, about 4 times the size of this. So basically what we're going to do with that terrace is put a, you know, really nice big jacuzzi out there. It's going to be really nice for like a couple to come up here and stay for like, you know, 2-3 days a weekend. Again, with this project, all apartments on this side are going to have a really nice view of Envigado in the city. You really can't see it now because we're like on the bottom, but the first level that they're actually building is actually on the 3rd floor. So you're going to get a view. More or less, they're all going to look the same like this. The only difference is the terrace balcony size. There's some with 2 bedrooms. There's like a duplex that they have available. And then so to finish a little bit more like of the numbers. So what we think we get per night with this, we're thinking we can get 150 to 250 per night. I don't think that's unreasonable. Wake is charging $300 to $400 per night. If we can get about $200 average per night, 75% occupancy, that would put our revenue at $54,000. So that would put cash on cash return at about 50%. Again, like our total investment is going to be about $110,000 plus cost of furnish, so maybe another 15 to 20,000. Yeah, that would put us at about 50% cash on cash return every year, and we would recover our money within about 2 years. So it's really not bad at all. Like, compare that to the States, I don't think you can really, there's very few like investment opportunities that you can find like that in the States. That's why I think, you know, investing in developing country, Colombia, it can be super lucrative, especially with the tourism sector that is growing so quickly. And so before we go to the next property, a couple last things about this property that I forgot to mention is that there's also a co-working space. There's going to be like a fire pit down, like a social fire pit, gym. So it's kind of like a co-living, co-working space. I think this like model and concept is really popular and growing. And yeah, I think it's going to be hard to like go wrong with like an investment like this. You know, working abroad, working remote is just growing every single year. So that's kind of why we did this project, invest in this project. So we're here in Manila now. This is a subsector of Poblado, and it's a sector that's really growing super quick. As you can see, there's a lot of new like boutique hotels. This is brand new. As you walk these streets here, we can come along. There's a bunch of new boutique hotels. Rent is a lot cheaper here. And we're here because we're looking at a hotel that's not finished. Like, the owner started a project and he ran out of money, or I don't know what happened. So it's unfinished, but it's for rent for 2.5 million peso per floor. There's 4 floors. So it's 10 million in total. So that's what, $2,500 more or less per month. But you'd have to put in a ton of money. Let's come check it out. Basically how these things work, you have to put a lot of money into building or project. A lot of times they'll give you so many months for free of rent. So maybe it takes 6 months to finish the project. They'll give you 6 months free rent, or it takes a year. They'll give you a year for free. Our villa in Jeddah, they gave us
1 month.
1 month, but it didn't need that much work.
They ended up giving us more because we started like working while they were
Yeah.
doing all the paperwork. So it was like
A month and a half. This one, we don't know, but probably this would take at least 6 months. I don't know. Basically sticks right now. The one right next to it is on booking. I saw the listing. They're doing pretty well, but it's just, if you want to put in, I don't know how much that would cost. And later we're going to see a house that's only 4 million peso per month per rent, and it's like a 15-bedroom. So I think that might be a better deal. We have to get our designer here to like give us a better estimate of how much it would cost. But I know we were looking at a 7-bedroom in Patio Bonito. She told us like 150 basically to finish it, and it was in pretty rough shape. So this is the main one that's for rent?
No, this one is another one. Let's
Okay.
see. Amigo Felipe, ¿cómo sigue, amigo? Oh, yeah. 5, 6 floor you could construct. That's how much?
sea, después construir para
¿Cuánto
abajo.
piso más? Ajá.
No, aquí solamente uno más.
Oh, one more floor upstairs.
In the YouTube video?
Yeah, man, no problem. I want to be famous. Okay.
This is
one floor here.
9-bedroom on the bottom floor. Then there's like a small terrace here, and then I think there's another terrace up there too.
Yeah.
And it's for sale for $300,000,
Yeah.
and maybe for rent too.
Mm-hmm.
So
In June, the contract is going to be ready. So here, actually, my friend, we can put a jacuzzi here. Open this actually so the sun can get more sunny.
yeah, and this is part of the contract too.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
It would need a lot
And it's
of
something of
investment.
Yeah, but step by step, floor by floor, man. And you will look, you could do like 2 floor more or 1 floor more,
I
man.
think more than what we would want to do.
Yeah.
That's the tricky thing with someone like Patreon Power too. Like, you're kind of scared to invest that amount of money. Like, no doubt this is a good deal. How much? So 300K plus who knows how much? Another 300-400K, I don't know, into renovation with a president that was friends with Fidel Castro. We're at the Airbnb. Actually, one of my like students or someone that I mentored for Airbnb, and so it's 5-bedroom. He's gonna make it into 7 bedrooms. It's in Tesoro. Go and show, like, has a pretty nice view, and we'll do some B-roll of the house too. But to give you like more of a background story, he reached out, did a one-on-one consulting call, and then he came down here like a month ago, and he found this, I think in his first 2 weeks. But yeah, super nice house. Again, 5-bedroom. He's paying 21 million peso. But the big key here is that he didn't have to furnish anything. Like, it came with beds, it came with all the furniture. So that's a huge plus. He didn't have to spend, I don't think he's even gonna spend like $2,000 on this place. But yeah, this place has so much potential. It just goes to show like that it is possible to find properties. I have a lot of people reach out, like the number one question is like how to find properties. If they do come down here and try to find properties, a lot of times they complain that how difficult it is, which I understand it is pretty difficult compared to the US. I mean, it is a little bit of a different market. We found this in 2 weeks. Like, this place is super nice. And also he was telling me that he had to put some work into like negotiation. He didn't want to be in the video, but yeah, he was saying that it took him about a week of negotiating with the owner. I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys like what 21 million peso would get you. Covered a lot of different like price ranges and different like investing strategies. All these like different things were like totally different investing strategies. One was pre-construction, one was like a house that you would have to like totally renovate. This one's like a totally finished house, which is probably the most like desirable because you don't have to put that much capital in. And you start making money right away, of course, too. So yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to like show you what is possible, like that it is possible, and like a success story that you have like motivation to look and keep looking, negotiating, because it does take time, but as you can see, it can be well worth it. And if you want to book a consult call, the link is in the description. But yeah, that does it for this video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.